right. We're live. All right. It's working. It's a working. It would appear. La 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 la. All right. Oh, Jace hopping on quick, my guy. Hey, yo, what's going on, Jace? Just getting... You having a good Tuesday, sir? Hope everything's going well. Hey, check 1, 2. Weird day, super cold, so I'm meh. To be honest, I kind of feel it, dude. Kind of feel it. It's been kind of a meh day for me as well. It's been very overcast. Probably doesn't help, but I feel ya. Sorry, it's been a mad day. Well, the plan is to play my album bottom to top. Yes, bottom to top. I think I have all the drum tracks loaded in, so they should all have drum tracks. We're gonna see what happens. Cheers for meh. I feel it. Checking in for another live. What's up, Amberly? How we doing? I saw your post you made with Robert Bank. Thanks for doing that. Support, shouting me out. I appreciate it. Absolutely. All right, what do you guys say? Should we give this a try? We got some drum tracks. Let me know if things are like too loud with drum tracks, whatever. This is all kind of an experiment. Let's see what happens. There's a outside circumstances. Am I stranded? Your only move is how you respond to this. Never let the bad pull out the worst in you. It's a choice only you can implement. See through alone to get to influence. Staying cold and quiet sets this event. So stand strong, it'll work out in the end. Ooh, it'll work out in the end. It'll work out in the end. Boom. I need a better catchphrase at the end of my songs. I feel like I always say boom. It's always like boom. There we go. Oh. First song down. First song down. Don't mind me drinking coffee at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. As me and Jace were saying, it's been a med day. So I've earned my coffee. That song is one of my new jams. I can't believe I waited so long without singing it. Hey, no shame, dude. To be honest, like, I feel like I've only recently kind of come into digging that song. Because I remember, so that was one of the songs that we did when I was in Tennessee with my producer. We like got a house and just worked on a bunch of music. That's where Rob a Bank was birthed as well. I'm trying to think. I think Crossroads is one that we did there too. Yeah, we just did a bunch of songs. We're just kind of vibing. That's literally what we were doing. And I remember I had the track for In the End. And I was just going through ideas, and I pulled up In the End to show my producer is kind of just like, I don't think this is gonna become anything. But I showed it to him, and my producer was like, dude, that's a vibe. And I was like, I haven't written anything for this. Like, I don't have anything. He's like, dude, if you could write that song, I think it would be sick. So like literally the next day, that morning before everybody got up, I wrote those lyrics. I just like in one fell swoop, I just kind of like just busted out something, showed it to him. He was like, this is it. And then we recorded it. So that song probably would have never seen the light of day if it weren't for my producer who just thought the vibe of that instrumental was cool. So, you know. So also I'm going to do the thing. Let me pull up TikTok in my browser because it's easier to read comments that way as opposed to when I try to do it on my phone because you guys are you're just out of my reach. You know what I'm saying? I had my 4 o'clock coffee earlier too. It's a must for the second leg of the day. Yeah, I feel it. Some days I'm fine. I've tried to do better about not drinking coffee too late in the day, but there are just some days where I'm just like, bro, just a cup of coffee sounds good. That's amazing. Thanks. Yeah, it's cool thinking through some of these stories. But yeah, it kind of made it on the album, and I kind of just like left it there. And then it wasn't until recently that I kind of started being like, oh, this is actually a vibe. I should like actually play this song. What's up, Miss Mary? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for hopping on. We are here playing Pull Myself Together in its entirety, or at least that's the hope anyways. So the first song, In the End, was easy because it was just a drum loop. The next ones are going to be a little bit more difficult because the drums are actually mapped out. So I'm going to actually have to like remember how they go. So we'll see. So let's try it. Let's just do it. Here's Pull Myself Together. Knuckles bruised, lost my cool today. Dazed and confused at a fatal rage. I did everything right, swore up and down, voicing my disdain. My words go loud, trying to compensate. How does anyone find if the verdict is worth it? Giving God so much service, still the burden feels more than anything I was promised. Keep trying to pull myself together, only to collapse under the pressure. Not sure if it's me or user error in the end. My aim is always to get better, while the results appear not to measure to some abstract and made up standard in my head. Had to pause from my common sense, took a walk, got a second wind. Think I'm feeling alright until my world starts to spin again. Reality's got me overwhelmed. Too many of these signs say the verdict is worth it. Giving God so much service, still the burden is more than anything I was promised. Keep trying to pull myself together, only to collapse under the pressure. Not sure if it's me or user error in the end. My aim is always to get better, while the results appear not to measure up to some abstract and made up standard in my head. Hey, yeah. Trying to pull myself together, while the results appear not to measure up to some abstract and made up standard in my head. My aim is always to get better, while the results appear not to measure up to some abstract and made up standard in my head. Hey, 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 hey. We got through it. We got through it. Hell yeah. Thanks, Miss Mary. Thanks for those gifts, too. Thanks for the 4 claps and the 2 dance emojis, Jace and Amberly. Boom. Song 2 down. Freaking. It's got me. Miji, what's going on? See you on YouTube. Thanks for hopping on. What does Tuesday look like for you guys? Are you doing do you do like normal jobs? That sounds really, I don't mean that to sound so weird. As somebody who does music full time, my days I just feel like are very strange compared to like other people's. So it's like what do other people do on Tuesdays? Cold. Oh, is it just cold? Man. Yeah, it's been chilly here. I've been like back and forth wearing a jacket all day, even inside my apartment, because I can't figure out yeah. But it's also like overcast and stuff too. So, you work at a bank? I think Michael works at a bank. Funny enough, if you've seen Michael Nash hop in, I'm pretty sure he works in a bank, which is also hilarious that you shared a song that talks about robbing a bank. That's so funny. Maybe if I ever get to where like you guys are at, Amberly, I should like come shoot like a video at the bank you work at. That'd be fun. The people there might not approve, but you know. Today doesn't feel like Tuesday because yesterday was a holiday. Ah, yeah, I forgot yesterday was a holiday. I don't think I realized it was a holiday until Sunday night when Sierra was looking at the calendar and saw that today was a holiday, or Monday was a holiday. So we were trying to figure out how big of a holiday that is, because it was just like, well, are things closed? Is it like that kind of holiday? This is what happens when you do like freelance work. Is like your calendar is just kind of all over the place because you see holidays and you're like, wait, is that like, are things closed then, or is that not the kind of holiday? Yeah, it's ironic. Also, I'm actually trying to leave the bank, so I won't be there long. Ah, gotcha. Why are you trying to leave the bank? Working at a bank low-key sounds kind of depressing, to be honest. The other half wasn't working, and I was like, what? I feel it. Feel it. Lunch break. Miji's on a lunch break. That's sick. Hey there, and happy Tuesday. Hopped on before dinner to catch you. Your loop or drum machine, not sure what you were using, is a nice backing to your tracks. Hope all is well out west. Yes, 9 to 5-ish. Ah, you have a 9 to 5-ish kind of thing? Yeah. Yes, insurance company. Here yesterday was a federal holiday. Okay. Interesting. Insurance company, that also, like, sounds like kind of a boring job. I think anything to me that involves sitting at a desk for an extended period of time just sounds absolutely miserable. I had someone throw me a bone once where they let me, because I was just short on cash, and they were in the process of taking all of their analog files, like physical files, and scanning them into computers. So they were hiring extra people to like do that. So I got hired on to scan documents. I spent 8 hours scanning documents sitting at a desk. It was absolutely just mind-numbing. I tried to make the most of it, but I hated it so much. And just found that, like, yeah, doing that kind of work is just not for me. So, for those of you who can sit at a desk doing desk work and stuff, like, props to you, because not for me. I am sick of corporate life. I work on the loan side, and I'm burnt out. I'm sorry, Amberly. Do you have thoughts on what you're gonna do next? Any cool endeavors, new adventures? I used to do bankruptcy. I feel it. Did everybody used to do something with money? What's up, Shane? Thanks for hopping on, sir. What's the next song on the Pull Myself Together album? Going backwards. Deal with yours. That's the next one. Shall we try that one? I think that's the next one. Miss Mary used to do insurance. Guys, what are these jobs? Insurance and working at a bank. Just sounds so bad. That does not sound fun. I feel like I've spoiled myself because I've been doing the music thing so long that I feel like if I ever did have to get a real job, I just wouldn't know what to do. I've been low-key that's like one of the things that scares me sometimes is like when it's just you're in lulls and struggling a little bit, there are times where I'm like, am I going to have to get a real job? And like, how do I get a real job? How does that work? Like, it's like, what is your past work history? I play music for drunk people at bars. Like, that's what I've done, you know? Anyways. Wait, what'd you say? I was a junior underwriter for Nationwide Insurance for 7 years. That's a long time, Jace. I also don't know what underwriter means. For a second, I thought the job was going to be cool, but then I saw Nationwide Insurance, and then it immediately was like, that sounds miserable. All right, I'm going to try this song. Biggest thing with these drum tracks is just remembering when I'm supposed to come in. You know? Meet me in the middle. No need for the riddles this time. Try to keep it civil. Disarm every missile still I can't There's nothing, I don't want you back. This time we deal with half of your baggage full of skeletons you keep inside your closet. All those bad voices whispering poisons when you're behind closed doors. All those arguments back in it got me swept under the carpet. I need to heal my trauma. You need to deal with yours. Deal with yours. Never did I consider this coming to this bitter ending. We both have our splinters, 2 layers blister infecting. All love to claim is real, and every time I turn my back, you disappear. Half of your bag is full of skeletons you keep inside your closet. All those bad voices whispering poisons when you're behind closed doors. All those arguments back in it got me swept under the carpet. I need to heal my trauma. So I need to deal with yours. Oh, deal with yours. Oh, we both serve something real. Nothing when you can't see that. You'll break the seal. Wait, half of your baggage full of skeletons you keep inside your closet. All those bad voices whispering poisons when you're behind closed doors. All those arguments back in the corner swept under the carpet. I need to heal my trauma. Do I need to deal with half of your baggage full of skeletons you keep inside your closet? All those bad voices whispering poisons when you're behind closed doors. All those arguments back in it come swept under the carpet. I need to heal my trauma. Do I need to deal with yours? Deal with yours. Oh. Woo. Sick. Boom. 3 songs down. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let me catch up. All right. AJ sounds awful. Haha. I've been in my bank for almost 10 years, Amberly. Wow. Props to you. That's a long time to work somewhere. Which, I mean, I guess I've technically been kind of doing the music thing for like a while too. So I guess I don't really have much room to talk. Yeah, that's why we're a 1-income household now. That's great. Music Box, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. If I get the daycare job, I'll be losing money by taking a big pay cut. But oh, I need a change. I feel you, Amberly. Yeah. Sometimes that's better. Like sometimes it's just better to take a pay cut than be miserable. You know? I feel it. Like that's kind of like where I'm at with I guess some of the music stuff is like while yeah, there are seasons where it pays like really well. There are also seasons like it can be a bit of a grind but yeah. It's like every time I debate getting a normal job or getting something that might pay better, it's always just like, but I can just play music and stuff. And yeah, definitely think sometimes you just got to do the thing that doesn't mentally just suck the life out of you. So I feel it. Jace, I've been there. Do what's best for you. Agree with Jace. I agree with Jace. Yeah, mentally you just need to change sometimes. Yep, agreed. I mean, that's kind of partially why we went from van life into the apartment. Like, part of it was, like, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah. A lot of it was literally we just needed a change. I think the van had served its purpose. Not that we got rid of it, but, like, I don't know. We were kind of hitting a point where I think it was just we needed to change. And it's been nice. Don't mind me. Just give myself some coffee. When I come home complaining every day, that's a problem. Agreed. Sometimes you gotta let go somewhere, you know? All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out and joining me on this. We're 3 songs in. Feeling pretty good. Whoops. I'm a little late, but I'm back. No worries. Tolly and Bear Show. Thanks for hopping on the U of Tubes. Appreciate it. We're currently playing Pull Myself Together, the album, bottom to top. So that's fun. We are 3 songs in, and I'm about to play the next one, which is which song? Just did that one. So yeah. I hope we're getting into some of the quirky ones. This next song is a song called Used to Know, which is about where I grew up in Savannah, Georgia. Wild times. Okay. Shall we give this a shot? I think we shall. I'm just going to pull up some lyrics just in case. All right, let's do this. Back in my old time zone, the state I used to call home, all the places I used to go now feel foreign. From buildings to the weather, stiff and yet familiar. It's hard to think to sever was my normal. But this is where it all started. Punk rock dream I used to play drums in. Now a garage someone else's parents own. This place I used to know. Used to know. Never did I consider how age would be configured. How I now view the picture of where I grew up. Always swore it was the worst year. How it stole all my younger years. It's now becoming more clear. It deserves more credit. But this is where it all started. The punk rock dream I used to play drums in. Now a garage someone else's parents own. This place I used to know. They used to know. Used to avoid ever looking back. Little too convinced it was only bad. Sure, there's a lot still to unpack, but I gotta recognize this is where it all started. That punk rock dream I used to play drums in. 'Cause this is where it all started. The punk rock dream I used to play drums in. Now a garage someone else's parents own. In this place I used to know. They used to know. They used to know. This place I used to know. Haha, that's fun. I haven't played that song in a minute. That's fun. Good times. Do a quick tune. It's fun playing with these backing tracks. I'm so used to doing all the live looping stuff. Like, live looping is fun, but sometimes it can just be stressful because you have to, like, get the tempos right. Like, all of it's done live, so it can just be a lot of things to think about. But doing this with like drum tracks, I know it's like I'm doing a lot of the work beforehand where I'm just like programming the tracks and like loading them up onto this beat pad. But it's just kind of nice. Because it's kind of like I just get to just kind of jam along. If that makes any sense. Okay. Anyways. Let me catch up some comments. Whoops, I'm a little late. Strings attached, I think. Oh, heck yeah. I love this song. Thanks, Tali. Love this song. Yay for punk rock. Agreed, Night Blooming. Agreed. This whole album is such a vibe. If you ever get vinyl pressings, I request one of these. Dude, I want to do vinyl so bad. There is actually a company. I've been doing some research. But there is actually a company, because the problem with vinyl is a lot of times you have to order a lot to make it worthwhile. And it's just like, I just don't have a demand for something like that. But there is a company that's been kind of making its way. And it's supposedly you can do more small batch, like vinyl pressings. So I've been low-key like wanting to explore that route. And yeah, because I'd love to get something like that going. And then like, you know, if you're on the Patreon, give you guys like a discount, all that stuff. And like, yeah, I just got to find a way to where it doesn't like break the bank. Because that's always the problem with the merch stuff, is it's very easy to just like, yeah, spend so much money. Because if you buy big bulk, you save. But yeah, to then make my money back is always the difficult part. So do it. I would love to, Amberly. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll just have to do it. A Star. What's up, Star? I can't stay, but I would pre-order a vinyl. Oh, thanks, Star. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's understandable, but still, do it. I'd love to. I'm down. Man, maybe I'll look into it. Since a couple of you are actually interested, because that's the other thing, too, is just like, part of me has been like, I don't know if there's enough interest, but if you guys are actually interested, maybe I'll explore the option a little bit more. I tried to join the live. Work smarter and harder. Not harder with tracks. Yeah, basically. I would buy them, and I don't even have a record player. Well, I appreciate it, Dolly. My friend gifted me a record player, so I have recently become more of a record connoisseur, exploring stuff. So, you know. What song's next? Oh, this one's going to be interesting. This one's really hard to play. Fake It, TM Make It is hard to play. But we're going to try. I've attempted this one a couple times. I'm brightening up my Twitch and YouTube stream a little bit, so hopefully it's not so dark. Fake It, yes. I would genuinely just keep it on a wall until I have a record player. That's cool. Yeah, vinyls hanging on the wall is pretty sick. Vinyls are big right now, I think, so good chance to sell a bunch. That's fair, yeah. I got a sweet setup for listening to vinyl. Do it, like all the best hits on it. I'm down. I'm going to explore this now. I'm going to legitimately explore this. You guys have encouraged me. I will look into it. Because that'd be sick to have my own songs on vinyl. My 4-year-old has her own vinyl collection started. It is crazy how it's come back. And it's like, yeah, super popular. I've been doing this thing where I go on got you covered on vinyl mailers and labels. Shane, you would. Oh my gosh. I almost called you Seth because I saw the name. That's awesome. I mean, who knows? With all the cover gigs I play with all these people that are like older and whatnot, vinyl might be the move. Because I have all these like old dudes come up to me requesting songs. I could just be like, yo, I also have this vinyl. They might be like super into it, you know? See, vinyls, here we come. I'm very curious. Yeah. I'm legitimately gonna look into this. That'd be sick. Wait, that sounds like a. What is it? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that sounds like a song. Anyways, all right. let's try Fake It, and then maybe we'll reconvene. Let's see if I can get through this song. This one's hard, friends. I'm still working on trying to sing and play this at the same time, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Here we go. I'm too tight, I'm not one to be mellow. Mental breakdown while I show you a demo. Little bit down to the meadow. Jaw's too strong, can't stop, get the memo. Head in the cloud like a 747. Spiraling down, still I'm out for the heavens. Call it a crime that I'm just obsessive. On the grind daily, so I guess I'm a fella. Maybe I'll crash and burn. Still putting in the work. Into it's dangerous. Calculate the risk at all. And ooh, fake it till you make it. Figure out the rest as we go. That's all I know. Gotta fake it till you make it. Walking on water like I'm the Messiah. Sure it's a puddle, but I live in denial. Gotta think highly if you wanna get higher. Is it hot in here? No, I'm on fire. Strutting my stuff like I know what I'm doing. When the truth is I don't have any clue. If what I'm spitting is a whole lot of gibberish, and a guy who don't care. You can call me a weirdo. It gives me superpowers. Why would I want to be cool? Yeah, cause if you wanna stand out, you gotta act like you know what you're doing. Go and be the top dog, yeah, the beast within you. Even if you drop the ball, stay fetch, stay with him. You'll get through it and stuff doing and conclusion. Ooh, some say it's dangerous. Did you calculate the risk at all? And ooh, fake it till you make it. Figure out the rest as we go. That's all I know. Gotta fake it till you make it. 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 That one's so difficult. If I get tripped up on the lick or the words, it's just like it just quickly goes downhill. That's the one we got to practice that one. Maybe I'll do that one again at some point. See vinyls, here we come. If I ended up not getting one, I'll be so sad. So be sure one is set aside hot. Oh yeah, you guys would be the first for sure. I would definitely like if there was anything I would do, I would go through like my Patreon and the people that join the lives all the time, and I would just go ahead. Yeah, what I'd probably do is just take ask you guys who wants one, and then kind of base an order off of that, you know? AJ, so wait, same. Mine will be signed, not a request. I will sign whatever you guys want. My signature is terrible, but I would happily sign it. Fake it, yes. Did it good? I love how you're writing the gibberish and stuff. What's up, just some random gamer? Messing up the lyrics, I know. Still sounds really good though. Appreciate it. My personal favorite song, yeah. Yeah, Fake It was kind of my attempt to not take myself so seriously. I feel like when it comes to music, I can take it so seriously. And Fake It was a song where it was just like, I already feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. And then the whole idea of just like, I just thought it fit with that whole beat whenever I started writing that song. Because it was so like left of center from what I'm used to doing. So I was just like, what if I wrote a song about just faking it till I make it? Because this song is so just not what I do. And yeah, it was fun. Hi, Seth. What's up, random gamer? I'm playing Minecraft. There you go. Hope it's going well. We might have to circle back and try that one again at some point. I don't know. All right, we've made it to, this is like kind of the halfway point in the album. A crossroads, if you will. All right, shall we keep this a going? At another crossroads, which way do I go? The time has come to make a decision. I could defer to my phone, ask Siri where's home, trust my gut and do something different at a crossroads. Got a bit of red light, no green, maybe I'll turn right. We'll see, not a car in sight. Just me sitting at the intersection of everything I want, everything I need, everything I am, everything I hate me if I was the person that I'm standing at another crossroads. Which way do I go? The time has come to make a decision. I could defer to my phone, or Siri where's home, trust my gut and do something different at a crossroads. At a crossroads. The path to finding your voices, uncovered through various choices you make when exterior voices claim to have power. How you employ this? For some it gives them enjoyment, for others it acts as a poison. Regardless, there's always appointments with you and yourself at another crossroads. Which way do I go? The time has come to make a decision. I could defer to my phone, or Siri where's home, but trust my gut and do something different at another crossroads. Where do I go? Time has come to make a decision. I could defer to my phone, or Siri where's home, but trust my gut and do something different at a crossroads. Oh, 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 at a crossroads. Oh, 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 at a crossroads. Haha, that's sick. Feels very, to me that song has like a flair of, I feel like my 21 Pilots influence comes through in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Literally your music is all I listen to lately. Everything else is just heavy. I actually have a goal to get you to be my top artist for Spotify Rap 2026, you and 21 Pilots. I love it. Thank you, Amberly. That's very kind. Well, there's going to be new music coming. New music is coming. I'm excited because I'm going to the studio Friday, and we're going to start working on some new stuff. Hopefully get some things established as to, like, what's next in the whole, I guess, Seth Kaminsky trajectory. And, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to, like, really get some music out. Because if there's anything, like, while I can't control, like, what algorithms do and all that stuff, the one thing I can control is that, like, I like writing songs, I like releasing songs, and I can do that. So I'm just going to keep doing that until, I mean, there's no until, because even if it pops off, I'm just going to keep releasing music. So it's just kind of one of those things. Honestly, I love both approaches from you. When you get serious with it, it's good, interesting music. And when you take it less serious, like in Fake It, it's fun to listen to as like background music. I appreciate that, Tally. That means a lot, seriously. It's really interesting, and I've never seen an artist do both in the same album. That's honestly probably part of the reason I got into your music, too. A lot of it is emotion evoking, but some songs are less serious and just make me tap my foot along to the beat. Yeah. You don't have to apologize for all that you said. I appreciate it. That's honestly what it is for me too. I really love both. I think there's room for both sides of it. Like, I love listening to super emo, serious music, but I also love music that I can just vibe to and just kind of put on and not feel like, you know, it's digging so deep into my soul. I like it when artists can do both too. So. And it's also fun from a performance aspect, because there are times where, like, yeah, I just want to play sad boy stuff. But then there are also times where, like, it'd be nice to just kind of have fun. And to me, Pull Myself Together, the album, is like a fun album to play. Like, and also it kind of was birthed, I feel like, out of playing all these cover gigs where people want hype music a lot of the time. And I had too many sad songs, so it was like, I need more happy songs. So that's where some of that came from, you know? Oh, are you agreeing with Amber Lee? I think Talia also wants me to be the one in Spotify or whatever. Appreciate that support. Woohoo, new music, can't wait. Tour? I wish. Yeah, Talia summed up that nicely. Agreed, Amberly. Yeah. Jace, dude, we're trying. It's been a struggle, dude. Venues just don't want to get back to me. Venues just don't want to get back to me. It's been, that's part of what's been a little discouraging. Just because I keep trying to like book actual venues, and I'm trying to figure something out. I really am trying to figure something out. It's just, We're also, I think the kind of flip side of this, sorry, I'm not trying to ramble, but like the kind of flip side of it is like, it's been a struggle. And then the other side is that like we just got the apartment and stuff. So we're also still figuring out what our finances look like. And that's like a whole other realm. Because obviously I can't just like pick up, leave, go tour, and like not have any money. So that's the other side I have to figure out too, is like how to do all the things. Yeah, I imagine tours would be logistically insane. Yeah. But I'm going to go place. I'm going to frickin' tour this year. It's going to happen. I'm going to do something. It might just be a couple dates here and there, but I'm freaking determined. We're not giving up. So don't take that as like I like am done with trying to tour. I'm definitely going to figure out how to tour. It's just been logistically a bit of a nightmare and stuff and figuring it out. So yeah, Night Blooming, heck yeah, you are a prolific songwriter, and I have heard so many snippets running through your shorts. All good stuff. Oh, thank you, Night Blooming. I appreciate that. Don't let it get to you. Getting into venues gives and just playing a bar can be really difficult if you're not already famous / rich. Yeah. Everybody's got to start somewhere, though. You know, let me sum that up nicely. Imagine. A small tour to start with is still something and can lead to bigger tours. Yeah. I've done some small touring and stuff. It's always just, touring is very difficult to like capitalize off of, in a sense. It just seems like, yeah, I'll try to circle back to certain areas, but yeah, I don't know. In one sense, I feel like touring is that one thing that just, for some reason in my brain, I can't seem to wrap my head around. It's like I can wrap my head around songwriting and releasing music and posting content and all these other aspects of the independent artist thing, but when it comes to like playing actual shows at actual venues or like on tours, my brain, I can't seem to figure it out, or I'm struggling to. Maybe can't's the wrong word. But we're going to figure it out. We are going to freaking figure it out. All right. Shall we continue on our... I think this is your song that's up next, Amberly. We're going to see how this goes. Let's see how this one goes. I'm pull up lyrics because for some reason the second verse has just been like leaving me lately. It's been really frustrating. With that said, though, if anybody knows of anyone who is good at booking tours and like can freaking help me out, let me know, because it's been a struggle to do it myself, you know? If I robbed a bank, what would you say? You could drive the car, be my getaway. Imagine hitting all limits, questions that we go to spit. That's just an easy fix to solve problems. You're completely against it, claiming we can get through this. I don't think there's more to give, we reach the bottom. Forget about all the repercussions. Next time we do something drastic. If I robbed the bank, what would you say? You could drive the car, be my getaway. Let's be a modern day Bonnie and Clyde, taking names, enjoying the ride. If I robbed the bank, what would you say? What would you say? If I robbed the bank, oh, if I robbed the bank, we'd be high would you say? You could drive the car, be my getaway. Let's be on a day, Bonnie and Clyde, taking names, enjoying the ride. If I had a bank, what would you say? What would you say? If I had a bank, oh, oh, oh. If I had a bank, you know it's always been the way I tick, making of these absurd instances, scenarios I know won't happen, but totally plausible. If I had a bank, what would you say? You could drive the car, be my getaway. If I had a bank, what would you say? You could drive the car, be my getaway. Let's be on a day, Bonnie and Clyde, taking names, enjoying the ride. If I had a bank, what would you say? What would you say? If I had a bank, oh, oh, oh. If I had a bank, oh, oh, oh. Boom. That's fun. That one's fun. It sounds like I haven't played these songs, but like I programmed all this stuff and I've kind of only like kind of played with them, but I haven't like really played with them. So this is like the first time I'm really like playing with them. If that makes sense at all. And it's just fun. It's just fun getting to actually like jam the songs and not be thinking through like all the loop pedal stuff. It's just kind of fun. So I will also need a lyrics booklet in the vinyl. Sometimes I can't catch all of them. Oh yeah, I'd be down. Dude, that's like one of the things I love about vinyls and stuff. Like with our vinyl record and just getting a couple vinyls, like my favorite thing is like taking out the lyric sheets and like I just love the whole aspect of doing that. Maybe that's what I should do. Is like I can fly with this guitar and like the beat thing. Bringing the loop pedal can be difficult just because weight, and then you need like a PA. But like I could bring the little beat machine and an acoustic. I'll just come play in your guys' living room. How about that? We'll just do that. I'll just like fly to you and you can just invite some friends over and we'll just do like a little hangout. I don't know. I can see if I can. I'll just like load a suitcase full of some merch, and if you guys buy some, sure. If not, no worries. I'll just do that. Since nobody wants to book me, I'll just come play at your house. Amberly, where do you live again? That sounds like a weird question. Where do you live? What? I guess what you don't have to tell me like specifically, but like major city or something. Wisconsin. That's right. I remember this. Wisconsin. I can get to Wisconsin. Where's Wisconsin? I'm gonna look this up. We're planning the tour right now. Jace, can you remind me where you live again? I always feel like the moment you say it, I remember. Wisconsin. Oh, Wisconsin's like way up there. Okay. That was a little bit, my geography is clearly not very, very good. Iowa, that's right. I was right. For some reason, I thought it was I think I thought it was something else. I thought it was never mind. Oh, bro, you guys are like right next to each other. Wisconsin and Iowa? Dude, I could do this. I have a friend in Ohio. My manager technically lives in Illinois. Technically, according to Spotify Analytics, my biggest streaming city is Chicago. Like, that's a whole pocket. We could do this. We can make this happen. Jason and I up on the same tour, Midwest tour. Exactly. Yes. I know I would have to find a way to get over at least to New Jersey for Michael, cuz I owe him. Bro, we could do that. We got to do that. Wisconsin and Idaho? I will travel to Chicago. No. Don't do that. I need a reason to go to Wisconsin. I want to go to all the places. I'll just hit like those 4 areas: Illinois, Chicago, Wisconsin, Iowa. We'll just like do it. And then I can hop over to Ohio where my friend lives, play a show there. And then, yeah, I can use that as an excuse to get over to New Jersey. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. I'm just going to come and play in your living room. Just all I ask is just maybe invite some friends. I know a venue you can contact. Yeah, I mean, I'm down, Jace. Woolies in Des Moines. I'll write that down. Woolies, Des. Okay, the first picture that pops up makes it look like a very big stage, which I don't know if they'll have me. This is my problem. Sorry, let me catch up on some YouTube comments. Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to leave you hanging. I love this one too. Well, I love this one. I'm so happy I caught the stream. I'm so happy you caught the stream too. Probably because the music's great, and also because he actually interacts and cares about his fans. I mean, I try to. We love these songs. Whether you play it perfect or not, I'm pretty sure no one is upset about it. Everyone here loves your music, Seth. You're very kind. Thank you, Tally. You're going to just come to a house in Australia. That might be a little bit more difficult. While my wife would totally be down to, like, fly out there, that'd be crazy. Fire origin story, dude. Yeah, could you imagine I just, like, show up your guys' houses and then I pop off and, like, that's my origin story? That'd be kind of sick. I would love to come to Australia. I just don't know. Although if you do go to Australia, don't start at a big city. Otherwise, it'll be much more expensive. Agreed. The Rave in Milwaukee. They have a few smaller stages within the Rave. Okay. I'm writing that one down too. The Rave. Okay, the picture for that one is even bigger than Woolies. Appreciate you guys believing in me, but I don't know if these rooms are going to have me. You know what I'm saying? I would be insufferable if you started in our living rooms and then took off. They have I'm saying 5 or 6 stages in the. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't know. It would be still cool to just like show up to you guys' house and play. You know, I would still be down to do that. Heck, I'd pay for the tickets once I have the money, dude. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. I would hate to ask you to do that, though. Okay. We only got a handful of songs left. On this project, at least. What's next? Oh, we got Unhinged. Unhinged is the next one. If we're going in order, of course, which I think going in order makes sense.
Every day there's a crisis, like someone's got a vice grip around my throat. Sing less of my eyelids while sticking to my vices. Help me not choke. Never thought I'd be someone who'd understand why some do drugs to keep themselves grounded. Used to be Mariah, not whose body was a temple, but I think I'll take a hit. I don't wanna die, but I don't wanna live. These are trying times and I'm starting to beg. God give me a sign, I'll survive to the end. 'Cause right now I'm alright, soon I think I might come on hand. Hey, 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 side effects from my actions. Insomnia and some mood swings, my fist to fit a few things when I go tense. Never thought I'd be someone to start to lower my standards to feel more accomplished. Just to live off of the work until it seemed to make things worse. Park in dead ends. I don't wanna die, but I don't wanna live. These are trying times and I'm starting to bend. God give me a sign, I'll survive to the end. 'Cause right now I'm alright, soon I think I might come on hands. Hey, 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 yeah, honest. Hey, 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 yeah, honest. Never thought I'd be someone to understand why some give up and throw in the towel. Used to live off of the work until it seemed to make things worse and park me in dead ends. I don't wanna die, but I don't wanna live. These are trying times. God give me a sign, I'll survive to the end. 'Cause right now I'm alright, soon I think I might come on dance. Yeah, 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 on dance. Woo! Disco Love Machine, thanks for the follow. Thanks for dancing, emoji dancing along, Shane and Amberly, and the applause. Shane, since you've told me what you do for work and stuff, like sometimes when you're watching these streams, I'm just imagining you're just sitting like my vision of you is just like sitting in an office with a ton of like just random things around you, just like vibing. Like, I don't know. That for some reason that's the image in my head every time you hop on one of these streams. I just imagine a plethora of things. 100% right. Yes. Love it. You guys are awesome. The high note is so good. Thank you. Never thought I'd be someone who understand. Oh, thanks for typing along. That's fine. I was like reading the comment like, never thought you'd be someone. What do you mean? And then it's like lyrics. But yeah, if you do stuff in Australia, I recommend starting in a smaller town like Hamilton to gain traction and fans. There aren't many cool events that happen there, so people are going to show up. Appreciate the tip. I held dinner until we heard Unhinged. My evening is complete. Hey, I would go up or down the East Coast to see you. Love and bring a car full of people. Take care of them. Take care out there. Thanks, Night Blooming. Appreciate it. Unhinged is my second favorite one of your songs, with number one as today. Oh, wow. Okay. Just random gamer. Thanks. Then go to Melbourne to make profit. Got it. Thanks for those tips. I don't see myself going to Australia anytime soon, unfortunately, but that's good to know. I appreciate all those thoughts. For sure. We're starting to get dark. I'm trying to keep this. Trying to keep my camcorder bright. Is that a term people use anymore? I don't know. All right. What's next? What's next? Do this, do that. Sip on my limbs, have strings attached. Choose left. Totally missed that. Let's try that again. Do this, do that. Sip on my limbs, have strings attached. Choose left, get pull right. Whoever's in control doesn't seem nice. Do you ever do what you hate? Right after you say I'm done with this more quick, I'm gonna try to find some better way. The first step, it's like a magic leap of it. Right back to the beginning, like a human puppet. Sweetheart, I'm standing here then. I do this, do that. myself, guess I'm having a moment. So in case you notice, oh, I do this, do that, as if I'm on the strings attached. I choose left, you pulled right, whoever's in control lives in my mind. Ooh. Always comes back to me. I do this, I do that, as if I'm on the time strings attached. I choose left, get pulled right, whoever's in control lives in my mind. I do this, I do that, as if I'm on the time strings attached. Choose left, get pulled right, whoever's in control lives in my mind. Something like that. We got it. Question, can you see how much your music is streamed in real time? Like, do you get reports like on Spotify or Apple Music? I do, yeah. On, I mean, technically there's both. Spotify is kind of the only one I really pay attention to because in some, for lack of better terms, it's kind of the only one that matters. No offense to Apple Music. Technically they pay more, so it'd be nice if more people used, but like, literally the amount of streams I get on Spotify, on Apple Music, I get like a fraction of that. It's like a 10th. It's like crazy how many more people use Spotify. But yeah, Spotify, I can literally look on there and see who's listening to my music in this very moment. And it gives me a lot of stats, like where, like what the age range is, like who my demographic tends to be. It'll tell me like what my top songs are for the past 7 days, for the past 30 days, for the past 6 months, for the past 9 months, for the past year, and then like all time. So it tells you all the things. It's pretty crazy. I used to track it pretty religiously, but I kind of stopped. Honestly, since I've not really released anything recently, I've just kind of stopped looking at it because, yeah, it can kind of start to mess with you because like some days you see like numbers are spiking upwards and it's just like, ooh, this is, a nice little dopamine hit. It feels really good to see. But yeah, and then you start seeing things trend downwards and you're like, oh no, what am I doing wrong? Like, do people hate my music? What is this? So yeah, it's pretty interesting how many stats they give you and whatnot. So yeah, I can see all that stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Nice. Good to know. Yeah. Anyone who releases music on Spotify, they have the Spotify for Artists app that you can go and claim your artist page. All right. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm catching up on stuff. And my second favorite. Then go to Melbourne and make profit. It's like 12 in the middle of the day here for me. That's crazy to think that it's just like the middle of the day in Australia. Choose left. Thanks for tagging along. Oh, what happened? Just waiting for the part at the end where it gets serious. Whoever's in control lives in my mind. Find a pattern that I say about every song because I do. You totally should go. Oh, by the way, are you going to do the messaging thing for Spotify Wrapped? The messaging thing? The message thing? What do you mean? What do you mean? He totally needs to because I want to see one from him. Or like if you're the person's top artist, it plays a pre-recorded message from you. Oh, I think my Spotify for Artists told me about that, but I never did. So maybe I'll have to do that for this year. I'll have to do that. We'll see. Anyways. I think we have 2 songs to go, friends. 2 songs to go on the album, and then I will have pulled myself together in its entirety
crazy. And yeah, we got to get through this because it's getting dark and my lighting setup is not the best. I grabbed my ring light from, so that's nice. Anyways. Okay. Oh my gosh. Apparently something didn't save. Anyone have any questions? Please ask, because apparently something didn't save in this little beat thing, which is why we're doing this, because we're trying to figure out all the little things. So I'm currently loading in something real fast, and then we'll be good. And we can play Spaceship. That's next up on the docket. Video message from artists. Yeah, it's honestly be like a highlight of my year. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into doing that, guys. I haven't thought about doing that, but I'll definitely look into doing it. Thanks again for hanging out, friends. I guess if you're new here while I'm waiting for this thing to load, if you're new here, I do have all the things, Discord, Patreon, and whatnot. I just uploaded the Monday update on Patreon yesterday. Yeah, I'll have some new things. I'm going to be releasing a cover over on Patreon next Wednesday, and I got some other things I'm gonna be sharing on the Patreon, so if you want to check that out, feel free to. There's also the Discord for all the things when I'm going live and whatnot. People are recently been sharing cat photos, so that's the whole thing. I don't have a cat, but you know. Oh, my hubby brought T-Bell home. Heck yeah, tacos. That's awesome, man. Really, I love that. I legitimately don't remember the last time I had Taco Bell. It's been so long since I've had Taco Bell that now I'm like afraid to have Taco Bell, because I just always hear of people saying how much it messes them up. And it's just like, bro, if it messes you up and you have it regularly, I feel like it would absolutely, like, I would be down. I would be dead. So I'm low-key afraid to have Taco Bell. But also, I've been finding that my stomach is, for some reason, gotten very sensitive recently, and a bunch of random things just apparently destroy me. So that's fun. All right, is this working? I think we are. Okay. I think we're ready.
Vesper spaceship, blueprints in my mom's old basement. If you come over, we'll make it. See where it goes. You could read my screenplay, audition for when it hits Broadway. You could act it out with these props I made out of the gold. Some it's not having limitations, doing whatever she wanted. If it piqued my interest, that's all I was needed to do it. Like when I thought I'd be the next Ed Sheeran, without acquiring the skill set. When I had no limitations, every exhibition and out my skateboard, let me show you all the right tricks I know. Just learned how to ollie standing still, so I'm a pro. 'Cause whenever I get into my naive brain, I wholeheartedly believe it could be obtained. I miss not having limitations, doing whatever it is I wanted. If it piqued my interest, having limitations, doing whatever it is I wanted. If it piqued my interest, that's all I was needed to do it. And be the next Ed Sheeran without acquiring the skill set when I had no limitations, fearless ambition and courage. I started reading Amberly's comment towards the end there, and yeah, I always do that. I need to stop reading comments when I'm singing. I don't get messed up from it. Probably speaks to the crap I must eat daily. Oh no. I think it's a legitimate thing though. So for if you've been following for a minute, then you will know that there was like a period of like a month where my wife was living in Florida and I was still living in California. And during that period of time, I'm more of a utilitarian when it comes to like food. I kind of just eat food to fuel me. So like in my brain, I was just like, I don't want to have to think about food. So I just bought like a bunch of chicken, like rice, and these microwavable like veggies, and I just like would prep a bunch of that stuff. And that's literally what I would eat every day, just all day, every day, chicken, rice, veggies. Just because I was like, this is what I'm told is healthy. It tastes good, and like it's just simple. So I did that for like a month that my wife was gone, and then whenever she got back and I started introducing more like fancy things, I guess, into my diet, or complex, I guess is a better word, completely wrecked me. So I think that's also partially what I did this to myself, where I was like eating maybe too clean. I don't know, but like just completely destroyed my stomach. And now like ever since then, my stomach has just been jacked. I feel like anytime I eat some fast food or something like that, like I just feel terrible. I just don't feel good. It's been really frustrating. I used to never be that person. I used to just like not care what I ate. Just eat a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I was fine. 1 month of eating chicken and rice. Freaking stomach's like, now we want nothing else. Let's see. Let me catch up on some comments, and then we have one more song. I accidentally paused the stream and thought it froze. You're good. Like I've never had it ever. There aren't a lot of them in Australia. Oh, Taco Bell, you've never had it? There's not a lot of them in Australia. That's crazy. Are you gonna release like books that show you how to play this on guitar and or other instruments? I've never thought about it. I know I've had someone request me to put tabs or like chord charts on my Patreon, which I have toyed around with that idea on piano somehow. That's sick. Yeah, maybe I can put like some chord charts together. I got off Minecraft because I finished my auto farm. I'm so happy I got it done. That's great. I'm going to get it because it works, but every day. I'm going to get it because it works, but every day. Oh, you're talking about the chicken and rice? I mean, yeah, again, it was more so just like simple, easy. I didn't have to think about it. That's the biggest thing. I just didn't want to think about like what I'm going to eat. Spices or anything like. Interesting culinary. Your body doesn't get used to those spices properly. You got to build up a tolerance. Yeah. Apparently. All right. Friends, you guys have been awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully this has been enjoyable. With all the drum beats and stuff. It's time to vibe, my friends. Time to vibe. My sister sent me a message, buys all your music depressing. We get you deal with depression. How about something unexpected? I know I tend to ask questions through songs a bit introspective. I'm overdue for no script, so here it is. I'm just gonna vibe here, not overthink it, just feel. And watch my world become clear, 'cause everything's a vibe here. Oh my God, did I really just say that? Thinking me the backtrack, take another spin, got what I just wrote. 'Cause I know I could be revolved, but my soul make it so cold that you need to go away. Whole point of this exercise is to verify that I can in fact fight despite my mind. So I'm just gonna vibe here, not overthink it, just feel. And watch my world become clear, 'cause everything's a stop and ask myself, am I feeling this? I can't help feeling myself, cause I'm feeling it. Go check out the deck, what's so serious? I know that we have all been quite a lot of
Oh, there's 2 tracks going.
So I'm just gonna vibe here. So I'm just gonna vibe here.
Dude, this is not right. What the heck? Something got changed up on that track, friends. That was not the right track. Why is that? Is there a different one in here? I wonder. Something got changed. Yeah, I think something actually did get changed. A remix. This is why we're doing this, you know? I'm trying to see if this works. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
My sister sent me a message, rise all your music depressed, so we can share.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check this. Anyways, that's what it is. Dang. Whatever. Well, we got through. I would say that still went pretty well. For me, like, I've been trying to get this all dialed. For the fact that I've been able to get through all the songs as well as I have, I'm actually kind of impressed that there wasn't more that went wrong. So, I will say, yeah, I wasn't expecting to laugh so hard at that. Hey, calm down, all right? No, it's fine. This is the joys of playing live. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it got really dark on Twitch and YouTube. I'm sorry, friends. Cool. Well, I think that's it. That was kind of the main reason I was getting on here was to try this. Thank you guys for hanging out. Unless anyone has any songs they're just like dying to hear me play to end with, I think I'm going to call it a night. I need to work on some other things before my wife gets home and whatnot. But I appreciate you guys, seriously. Feel free to join the Discord or the Patreon or just listen to the music on all the platforms. There's lots of music out there. This Saturday will be a year since Pull Myself Together was released. And yeah, that's crazy. Crazy to think. Anyways, sorry, dinner convo happened. Thank you for the music. Oh, no, you're good, Amberly. You're good. I hope you have a good night. You as well, Jace. Thank you, friends, for hanging out. Appreciate you. Seriously, you guys are amazing. Thanks for always showing up, showing support, and just continuing to be in my corner. Seriously. Means a lot. Don't leave us no. Okay, although I have a song for you to try next stream. What is it, Tally? Let me know. Would happily get it going next stream. Cool. I think that's it. Tally, feel free to let me know if you want to DM me or something. You can do that. Did you learn any of James Pullen songs, Seth? Were you able to? No, I haven't had time, to be honest. Just a random gamer. I've been having to learn some other things. All right, friends, I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna shut the thing down. We're turning it down. All right. Going to play on Spotify to get your numbers up. Take care. Thank you, Tally. Goodbye by Maddie Asham. I have not heard that. I'll have to do that. You have to put it in Discord. That'd be sick. All right. Peace out.